Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Chirwa, and I just want to share a quick word. We're almost at the end of September, and October is just around the corner. And 2021 has been a really quick year. Like, we're just saying Happy New Year. Feels like yesterday we were just saying Happy New Year, and then now we're already in this month of September. And I know there's been a lot going on in this year. Like, this year has been very unusual. It hasn't been like business as usual. It has been different. Every month has come with different experiences and different encounters. And as we're stepping into the month of October, October is the 10th month, and 10 in the Bible signifies testimony, law, responsibility, and completeness of order. I don't know about the rest of you, but then for me, this month of September has been a month where God has been not really refining me, but then um, setting up a new system. It has, like, for me, I felt like God was actually working with me to say, okay, I don't want you to go back to the pattern that you're used to. I don't want you to just think that it's business as usual. I don't want you to go back to the format you were doing things, or the way you actually set up a relationship with me. He was for me this month. God was bringing a refreshment, fresh encounters, fresh revelations, fresh way of hearing him, fresh way of relating to him, because he is preparing us for what he has in store for us October. He doesn't want us to just be used to the pattern, be used to how we relate with God, because he's bringing us into the new. He's calling us to come up higher, and therefore if we're going up higher, then our way of doing things shouldn't remain the same. So if you feel like there's a shaking, or there's a sort of confusion, or there's a sort of detachment to things, is because God is calling you into the new. It's because he is actually being urgent. He's actually urging you to say, you know what? The time is now. The time is up. The time is now. It is time. It is time. Step up higher. And sometimes it might be uncomfortable. It might be something that you're not really used to. But then you still feel the urge to say, I need to do this. And as scary as it looks, as uncertain as it looks, you need to trust God. You need to trust him. And that brings to mind how I felt around this time last year, where Zugarais was actually born around July. God gave me the instruction around July, and I was scared. If you guys have actually watched my interview with Adesha Gregi Godaro on the corporate church conference, I shared my story on how Zugarais was birthed. That it felt big. I felt disqualified. I felt like I wouldn't be able to do it, and I also felt that, or maybe if I start, I'll run out of things to actually say, or maybe I'll just start for a few months, and then after, there won't be anything to do or say anyway. But then I have learned that God actually qualifies those he calls. So even if you feel unqualified, even if you feel scared, even if you feel, I'm not strong enough, I don't think I'm actually cut out for him, you need to trust God, because it is him who's calling you. You're not calling yourself. And if he's calling you, it means that he will actually make the provisions and put everything in place for where he is taking you to. All you have to do is just trust the process. All you have to do is just take it a day at a time. All you have to do is actually rely on his grace and his strength. Rely on the fact that it's not you who called yourself. It is God who called you. And if he has called you, he will keep you, he will teach you, he will help you day by day. So that's the word that I wanted to share, that if you're scared, if you feel exhausted, if you feel you're not ready yet, God is calling you. And all you have to do is just align. Just tell him, God, I'm ready. And then he will show us what to do next. And also allow him to detach you from what he's detaching you from. Allow him to bring a refreshment. Allow him to show you the new ways he wants to deal with you with, or the new ways he wants to relate with you. Allow him to break down the pattern and bring in a new pattern, a new way, a new system, and then see what he has in store for you.